Hi everyone, second video on real-time Wargames dell'Arte della Guerra and the campaign system based within that particular set of rules that we're going to use going forward for our battles with Condottieri. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to go through just to give you an idea of the gameplay, very basically, just so that you can get an idea of how it works. I'm not going to go into a massive amount of detail because I'd just be here talking for hours and hours, as you gamers know. But let's just have a look and see what or how the system is going to work. So we've got six Condottieri families that are represented in this game, and each one can be played by an individual player. I'm just going to pick the first two that come off the top of the deck. We're going to use the Orsini as one of the families, and then we're going to use the evil, if you believe the Borgia's TV series, I suppose, the evil Sforza family, and they are in red. So we've got two families, we've got two players. It's up to six. Hopefully you can get all your friends involved. I'm certainly hoping to get a full house for this when we start playing. And once we've picked the players that are going to take part, once we've done that, then each side rolls two average dice. So it's an 8 for the Orsinis and a 6 for the Sforzas. You get double the score that you rolled in money, and the unit of currency is florins. So that means that the Orsini will have 16 florins, whilst the Sforzas will have 12. So if you remember back to the first video, we're not going to keep referring to this, I'm just going to show you this now. So basically you have two little cards for the families to record the money that they currently have in their bank. So I do apologise. Just looking for the Orsinis. So they had 16. So there's the Orsini zeros. So you put that on the 6, and the Orsini tens, that will go on 10. So you can see there, a very easy way of tracking how much brass you've got in your war chest. I'm going to put that to one side. It's fairly simple how that works. You just move your cards up and down on there when you spend money. So we'll put that to one side. Once you've done that, you then pick some what are called prestige cards, and you need a deck of playing cards for this. So there we go. I've just put some black tokens down, counters, just for the money, just for now, because I haven't got enough room to fit all the playing aids in the camera. So after we've done that, we've chosen our army, we've picked our money. We then roll two average dice again. The green dice represents the prestige, and I'll say that again. Roll two dice, a 4 and a 3. The highest number is randomly chosen prestige cards. Prestige cards are just a deck of ordinary playing cards, which I think we'll all have hanging around somewhere. They don't come with the pack. So the Orsini, the highest number is 4, so they will get 9, king, queen, and a 5. And the lower number is the number of force cards, that's these things here, that they will get at random at the start of the game. So they will get a force card of a unit of Albanian Stradiates and a crossbow. a mounted crossbow or arquebusier and a foot crossbow, and a unit of knights and a unit of spear stroke city militia. So reasonably balanced force there to start with. And then the same again for the Swartzers. They're going to get 4 cards and 2 units. So it's not looking good for the Swartzers already. Their cards are going to be, there we go, 4, a jack, a 3 and a 10. And their 2 units are going to be a unit of sergeants and a unit of handgunners, and mounted crossbow and a crossbow unit. So fairly weak army to start with for the Swartzers. You can buy extra unit cards for 10 florins. Remember, we've got 12 and 16. I'm just going to let this run. I'm not going to buy stuff. This will be your decision. You could make a purchase for another force card for 10 florins at this point. Now, once you've done this, you then decide whether you're going to fight as the School of Sforza, which give you more artillery in the army and an additional officer when they charge, whereas the Brachio gives you an additional officer at the start of the battle. So that's the very, very basic setup. So I'll come back to you shortly with a video looking at the campaign sequence.